Hi guys, and we're back with episode 6 of the LP Shadow Priest series with Aoife. Sorry if I sound a little aggravated. This is the third time I've tried to do the commentary for this, but my computer continues to glitch out and not work properly. Anyway, we're in Raventusk Village. We have 6 quests here. 3 of them are on a beach, 3 of them are very close by, and they're cluttered together very nicely to make it very easy to complete them. I get to collect these port bottles, have to kill 10 turtles, and then kill a boss. Here's the boss right here. Beginning to really not have problems with mana ever because my mana is high enough now, and I am deeply enough spec'd into Shadow that things don't really cost too much mana. Anyway, this part of this zone went by extraordinarily quickly. I think from level 30 to 32 probably only took me about 20 minutes. Just like Hillsbrad Foothills, the last 2 levels I did there only took me about 20 minutes. In Arathi Highlands, that whole thing really didn't take very much time. All of these lower level places are extremely fast places to quest, and that is one of the things, like one of the reasons why I think questing in a lot of senses is better than doing instances. People say it's not as fun. They just don't enjoy themselves quite as much. But personally, I think that questing is a lot of fun. You get to learn the lore behind a lot of your characters, your questing areas. If you read into the quests, you get to learn why you are in fact completing these quests. And right up here, I run into the first rare spawn in the Hinterlands, the first of 3. So that's kind of my average. Every time I do a questing zone, I run into 3 rare spawns. Sometimes 4, sometimes 2, sometimes 5. But nonetheless, rare spawns are great. They give you awesome experience. And I just dinged level 31 already. This is after I've only been in this area about 6 or 7 minutes, and I'm level 31. It's after you start moving, I guess. Once you actually get out of this place and into the next questing zone, that's when it starts to take time, because the next questing zone you get is just a pain. It is so ridiculously long, and it's annoying. You get the 4 quests, you're like, okay, I hate this place, but here's 4 quests. I will go through this place just to complete these 4 quests because they do give really good experience. So you complete the quest, you hand it in, then they send you back with 1 quest all the way back in, and you have to get farther than you initially did because the zone, that little area itself, is actually quite large. So they send you back in farther for 1 quest. You finally get out, almost dying, and they give you 1 more quest to go to the very, very end. So that part of the Hinterlands took me over an hour just to get through that one part because there were other people questing there at the same time as me. It was just so aggravating. And the Hinterlands as a whole, I have nothing but good things to say about the Hinterlands as a rule. And I said I wasn't sure if it, oh, hold on. Level 32. I said I wasn't sure that I'd quested in the Hinterlands in a long time, if ever. I just couldn't remember. And in fact, I did quest here a couple of times before, and the reason it has been so long since I quested here is because of this questing zone. It's actually right here. This is where I get into it. Jintha Alor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly. If I'm not, I am sorry. I don't speak troll very well. Anyway, you'll see I go in there, and you've got to burn the tiki masks. You've got to kill certain like witch doctors and warriors or whatever, and you have to gather up spiders or something. It's something like that. All in all, it's just an extraordinarily not fun place. Sorry for my terrible grammar there. If you can tell, my voice is almost back to normal now. I have pretty much completely kicked this flu. I know you're thinking, wow, we're seeing this over these episodes over like 24-day period and you're still talking about the flu. That is because the date right now on episode 6, I am currently finishing the commentary here on episode 6, and it is only the 7th of March. So I have most of the series already edited. I'm just doing the commentary just a couple days before the first one premieres. That way, you know, I can stay busy on it. I don't have every single one of them done and I'm just posting one every couple days. No, this way, even after, oh, I'm on a level here again. Oh. Level 33. Yeah, it's so I don't just get them all done and then just post them one after another. This way, as I'm posting them, I can still work on them a little bit. So if I did the commentary for one and it goes up tomorrow and I watch it over and realize I really don't care for the commentary on it very much, I can actually change it right before it goes up, or I can just do it right before it goes up. But the first couple episodes I wanted to do the commentary while it was still really fresh in my head, so it was like 2 hours after I actually dinged the final level in that zone, I would edit the video as fast as I could and do the commentary while the zone itself was still fresh in my mind. Anyway, the level 30 to 35 here in the Hinterlands went by even quicker than Arathi Highlands did. And here is the second rare spawn that we run into in this zone. Like I said again, the reason I love rare spawns so much, they give as much experience as quests do, and you don't have to go anywhere, really, to complete said quest. Because the quest doesn't exist. You just get that much experience. Sorry if I'm ranting, I am extraordinarily tired. Alright, at this point we are almost done in the loathed quest area. I'm on my way to hand in the... Though they did give me 2 quests, I believe. Okay. Yes, they gave me 2 quests. This is where I am about to hand in these 2 quests. Or was it 3? Wow. This is just fail bag on my part. Anyway, this is the second last thing you have to do. You have to go all the way to the spider zone, which is at the very back of this area that takes forever to get through. And not too much time to get back, but it's still, you run the risk of being killed on your way back. Then you hand this one quest in, she sends you back all the way to the end again. Back to the spider cave, where you have to kill the boss in the back, which is kind of a fun little boss fight. I love boss fights, because with the normal fights, you only get 1 or 2 casts off and then they're dead. Like I cast Mind Blast, Devouring Plague, and get halfway through a Mind Flay and they're dead already. With the boss fights, you get to do Mind Blast, Devouring Plague, Shadow Word Pain, Mind Flay, and then possibly even do a Mind Blast again. And here's the final rare spawn that I run into in this area. As you can see, I'm actually a little over halfway from 34 to 35, and these are the last couple quests that I actually have to do in this zone. There's 2 quests. I picked up 3. One was for the Western Plaguelands. So you have to gather eggs. They're all just gather quests. Anyway, you have to kill bodyguards, but for the most part you just gather eggs, and then there's an item in a tent that is guarded by this person, the brood guard. This is a terrible commentary. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this commentary exactly like it is because it's so terrible. I think it's because I'm so annoyed with my computer right now that the last thing I want to do is work on yet another commentary. And this is where I ding level 35 and get the Hinterlands quest achievement, which I didn't think I was going to get. Now I'm on my way to the Western Plaguelands, and that will do it for today's episode of the LP Shadow Priest series with Aoife. In 4 days, you will see me as I quest from 35 to 40 through the Western Plaguelands. Leave me a comment. or send me a personal message about what you think I should do on the LP series next time. Because next, the LP I'm going to be working on is in fact going to be a PvP character. I will get him to level 20, and then I'm going to PvP all the way to 85 and show you in 5 level increments. I'm Darren McDonald. See you next time.